temperature dropped to the threshold and we got a tire wear race, it's so freaking, I don't know, there's some scientist somewhere that could have, a big study on this one. How like a 5-degree swing of track temp changes it so dramatically. But I thought it was actually a really good race because of the tire wear. The bottom was dominant, a lot of bump and run passes. It felt like Bristol from 1995 in that regard. But, we played the tire stuff, I thought, perfectly to win the race. Someone pulled out in front of me there and stopped who I was leading, and I bumped into him and caused some kind of chain reaction, but caught the yellow. Still going to be fine, and then on the restart, the 77 spun his tires and the 38 cleaned them out, and basically just all Chris had to do was turn left. I had a shot at him down here on the last lap, and I hit him, but it just didn't do anything. So
the track temperature at green flag was 89, and you guys still immediately corded. Does that surprise you?
I did not expect that, no. It's only like 5-6 degrees below what it was yesterday from what I know or was told, and apparently that was enough.
Bring these tires back?
I think so. There's probably, if you didn't run well today, you probably would say no, but obviously I like them. It's a good race for us. There's probably some fans in the stands that like this race, and maybe some that didn't. What do they want? Let's do that.
Yeah, sitting duck in this scenario.
Yeah. The strategy works out if it goes green, and it didn't go green.
Is there anything remotely similar? I guess we're Pensacola guys. It's not the same as Pensacola, though, is it?
No, it's not. It's not really like. It wears obviously, but like, there's times where I'm like, oh, I really took care of them at the front half of the run. Like the run before that, where before we pitted the first time, I was like, oh, I let the 38 and 22 and 20 like take off, and I really putted around and caught them slowly and took care of it, and I was like, I got them. And then I got around them, and the right front came just randomly apart, and then the next run the right front was fine. So, and I pushed a lot harder because they just said make lap time. So it seems like it's still a bit of a lottery. You could obviously kill them, but I feel like you can, from the seat, make things worse for yourself, but you can't really make it better than the other guy if your car can't take it,
You were obviously at a tire disadvantage on that final restart. I know I don't want to Monday morning quarterback it, but if there was a winning play on old tires on that last restart, what do you think?
We did the winning play. We planned on no yellow would tend to go. That was the winning play that we tried, like we were out of tires. It's like there was no more left. I was like, I don't know if we could do this, and it was like we have no more tires, and at least we're gonna start on the lead. And I tried to keep us side by side to just kind of build a gap, and I got hit, but that wouldn't have mattered. I was just kind of at a disadvantage, obviously.
Given yesterday in practice, the green flag track temperature was 89 degrees, and you guys were still immediately cording. Does that surprise you?
The whole day surprised me. I think it surprised all of us, really. I don't know. It was fun or whatever, or cool or whatever it was, but I'd like to go run the top and do what we did, right? But I don't know. I guess I'm sure. Everybody was confused, like Goodyear failed basically yesterday, and then it's like, okay, cool, they hit again. And it's just like, I don't think any of us fucking know.
Do you want to do this next spring, I guess?
Yeah, I just don't want a yellow tend to go next time.
Rubber doesn't lay into the surface. It just gets thrown off the tire, and that's why we didn't see it yesterday. It was pretty warm, during practice yesterday, so that threw everyone for a little bit of a loop, and they had to kind of learn under fire.
Yeah, and are you a fan of this type of racing with the tire situation that was into play tonight, or are you kind of against that and throw caution to the wind when we have a tire situation like that?
I don't know. It's I want tires that wear out, and not like cord and blowout after 40 laps. There's an in between, and Goodyear keep working on it, and that's really all you can do. It's tough, Gosh, I don't envy their job of trying to figure out and just trying to do the best job they can. So, so they've done a good job so far of getting softer and softer at other places, and it's worked. Here's just a little bit different animal that they got to keep working with. So hopefully we get a little bit of a kind of an in-between